Hi guys, Scotty here with another DBZ Dokkan Battle video for you. In this video we're going to be covering how you can beat the part 2 of the anniversary Virtual Clash. Now these series of them are a little bit different, that we only have 5 boss fights in stage 1 and that is everything. You're only going to be given the opportunity to bring 35 units. So you need to make 5 teams. Each team will consist of 7 units. Your first 2 units will be your leads. You don't get to select friend leads. So your first 2 units need to lead the entire team. So make sure that they do that. And then your other 5 units obviously are just your normal 5 units to make a full team of 7. So you need to bring your 5 most powerful units. I wouldn't worry too much about doing mono teams and all stuff like that. Just try bring your 5 most powerful category units. I've included a free-to-play team as well in here. Well, with 1 unit that's not free-to-play, but can be subbed. And you should have a free-to-play team in here. The clone should do just fine. And if you can't make a team, one of the teams, either comment down below, I'll try to help you out, or try to replace it with like a similar, some other strong team that you can make. It should slot in fine. This is not a crazy difficult one, but there are some. The final boss, you do need quite a powerful team. So let's jump right into it. Clone team should destroy AGL, Krillin, and Android 18, especially the LR free-to-play Zamasu. Just run them, they'll destroy that team. Next up, we have Ultimate Gohan and Piccolo. We're going to be using a full superheroes team here. So we're going to be running the new superheroes. You don't have to have the 2 new units from the previous celebration, that being the AGL Gohan and the STR Gamma 2. You don't have to have those units at all. The rest of these units are absolutely amazing with their easy A's, all of that. Very, very powerful. You just will be maybe looking to replace a couple of them if you don't have those 2 banner units. You can very likely run one of the 2 the STR Gamma 1 and the AGL Gamma 2 as leads alongside the Piccolo. The LR Piccolo is a very good lead as well for superheroes, as well as Gohan really. They all kind of lead superheroes, even Beast Gohan, they're all leaders. So you shouldn't have too much of a problem making a superheroes team, and this team is pretty busted. It should smash through Piccolo and Gohan quite easily. They just grant immunity to being stunned, they disable attack and defense reduction, and they reduce damage received. So nothing wild about them either, just bring a suitably strong team, and they are a bit tanky, so this fight does go on a little bit longer, but you should get your units, especially if you have STR Gamma 1 and AGL Gamma 2 with their easy A, just link them up. They should pretty much one-shot this for you, one turn. They are so powerful, as well as physical Gohan should bring out physical Ultimate Gohan, sorry, should bring out a ton of damage here. Absolutely love the Piccolo unit, but he doesn't hit as hard, unfortunately, but good tank. So yeah, that should get it done for you, and we'll jump on to the next boss. So yeah, basically stick Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 next to each other. The easy A ones, they should do a stupid amount of damage, and they should easily survive any super stick going their way, and yeah, should be totally fine. Superheroes team should clinch this, no issue whatsoever. Next up, we're up against Goku and Frieza and Android 17. They can nullify super attack ceiling effect, they can disable attack and defense reduction, and they get an attack and defense plus 70% on the 4th turn from the character's entry turn. So you do want to try and do as much damage to them as possible. We've got some very strong units on this team as well. We're running a nice Future Saga team, full Future Saga team, with LR STR Goku / Vegeta reversible exchange unit as the leader, as well as Vegeta and Trunks LR Easy A running as the second lead. They should both be really powerful. Put both of those 2 leads in slot 1. Goku will be dodging, Vegeta and Trunks will be just tanking. Should be absolutely fine, and yeah, should be fine. The rest of the units then should just do their thing. Nothing too crazy about this one. We are starting to get, the HP is a little bit higher in these fights as well, so you've got quite a bit to burn through, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue, especially when we come around to STR Goku Black / Zamasu unit tied with the LR Int Fusion Zamasu. That should be a really powerful combo. They should do 30-40 million, and then they should wipe out this fight for you. Don't discount the tech androids though as well. They are very, very powerful. They're going to do a lot of super attacks and be raising their attack on super as well. And they also have a Ghost Usher that you can use as your active. If you are just worried and you maybe have a unit that you're trying to hide, you're scared it's not going to actually get through this, just pop their active on their entry turn or whenever they come in, and you'll have an entire free turn of not having to worry about the boss, which can be nice if you just want to get some damage down or maybe finish them off and you're worried about a certain unit. Okay, and lastly, we have Master Roshi and Tien. They're going to give you a -3 key debuff, as well as their disable evasion and their attacks guaranteed to hit. So maybe don't run any units that you think are going to need to dodge in this one, so like the Future Saga team, with the Goku that needs to dodge, although he should be fine with his damage reduction, but just, you know what I mean, watch out for dodging units. Now, this GT bosses team is incredibly powerful. You could run them as the, you could definitely run them on the final fight as well, which is quite a bit harder. They shouldn't have any problem there. I just went for GT heroes because I think the last time I ended off with GT bosses, so we went GT heroes just to counterplay that a little bit, just to give a little bit of something different. But yeah, you can see we pretty much wiped them out physical Omega Shenron, and we're going to move on to the final fight. Lastly, we are going to have a fight, the boss fight against STR, Goku and Vegeta. So this is a two-phase fight. We're going to start off against STR, Goku and Vegeta, and then we fight Tech, Frieza and Goku. So we'll go through them together now. So Goku and Vegeta are going to grant immunity to being stunned, they're going to nullify super attack ceiling effect, and they get an attack and defense plus 10% with each attack received up to 100%. So every attack you do against them is starting to supercharge them so that they do a lot more damage. We're going to be bringing a full GT Heroes team. Like I said, you can do the GT Bosses team on here rather if you want. Just totally up to you. This GT Heroes team is going to be very, very powerful here. You're going to want to get Gogeta, AGL, LR Gogeta on slot 1 for rotation 1. And then you want the physical Super Saiyan 4s, 7 EZAs on the second rotation as your slot 1, and then you can pair them up with pretty much whoever you want. SS3 Goku into SS4 Goku can run with Gogeta, and then you can run something like the Super EZA STR Goku alongside the physical Super Saiyan 4s. That'll be some good rotations, and just let them do their thing. The STR phase of the boss fight is nothing too terrifying. I'd save pretty much all your transformations, all your active skills, everything. Do not use them in the first phase. We're going to save them for the tech phase, which we'll jump to quickly now, and I'll go through it with you. Okay, so Tech, Goku and Frieza can be a little bit nasty, and the main reason why is their crits. If you get hit by a super against a unit that's not really prepared defensively and they crits, they can just wipe you off the board instantly. So you want to go and activate any active skills there are, do new transformations. Unfortunately, we had the Super Saiyan 4s come in very late. I think they're on the 7th slot, so they're probably not going to get to transform, unfortunately. But very good on their turn 1. They will tank very nicely, and they'll do a ton of supers. They won't be doing a ton of damage, unfortunately, but they'll be doing a lot of supers. And just make sure you're giving your units what they need. Like, for instance, the Int Vegeta needs Rainbow Orbs to get DR, damage reduction, that sort of thing. Just make sure you are giving orbs to whoever needs them. GT Heroes, sorry, not GT Heroes, but Physical Kid Goku GT needs lots of orbs to do more super attacks. So, you know, just check that you're giving enough key out to your units. And then once you get to the AGL Gogeta turn where you can active, that is going to be pretty much your kill. That should wipe them out with that active and then supercharge his damage so that he actually goes ahead and destroys everyone. We'll skip ahead just a little bit to show you that. I'm sure you guys have seen the physical Super Saiyan 4s do 100,000 super attacks on their turns already, and you don't want to see that again. So yeah, we're popping all the actives we need to here. We'll be doing a huge amount of damage with Gogeta on the active itself, and then we'll just let him do his thing. He survives his crit supers type disadvantage against these guys. I had no problem whatsoever. Doesn't care about it, so absolutely fine to put him in slot 1 and then let him rip and he'll just destroy this. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That's how you get it done. I'll leave you with the rest of the fight if you want to see it play out, but thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys in the next one.